All right, so I'm here with the Penn State Altoona men's soccer coach, Evan Cardoza. Thank you, Evan, for taking this time out of your schedule to talk some soccer. And well, we'll first start off with asking, how has it been transitioning from being the assistant coach with this program to now being the head coach?
Well, to be completely honest, it's not too far-fetched of a jump. There's a little bit more leadership that's entailed, a little bit more planning. But other than that, it's day by day, it's approximately the same.
Now, what are some of the team goals that you've set for this team this year?
We like to set high goals, essentially for conference play. Honestly, I'd like to be able to host a playoff game. That's always the goal, and that's top 4 of the conference. So out of 8 teams, hosting a conference game at home is one of the biggest deals that we can accomplish.
What about hosting a conference game, in your eyes, makes it such a big deal to you?
Well, it's something that we haven't been able to do so much in the past. We've been able to make playoffs and travel on the road for playoff games, but being able to host the game is just, sometimes it makes a difference.
Something that you talked about in a season preview article was that you wanted the team to have that fearlessness, be tactical, and have confidence. So how do you instill that kind of thing in your team?
It starts with training. It really does. And the mentality that we go into training with, we have to carry on into the game.
So another thing that this team has shown on the field is, they don't give up. No matter what, if they're down 3-0 or if it's a 1-1 game, if they're in the lead, it seems like they have that motivation to keep trying. Is that something that you had to kind of instill into them, or was that natural for this team, really?
Some of it is natural. We do have some natural-born leaders, but a lot of that, again, entails within training. We set that standard from the get-go, and it's been good so far. We've had that fearless mentality and the never give up mentality as well, and we love to see that every day.
Now, you're around this group of guys a lot. What would you say is your favorite thing about being around them and getting to coach them on a consistent basis?
So to be honest, in the past, we've had more of a divided group where we have 2 larger groups that may or may not see eye to eye on everything. The fortunate thing this season is we have 1 large group that see eye to eye and are able to communicate and contribute on the field and off the field as one. So.
Yeah, how much easier does that make it for you as the coach whenever you have this group that is so tight-knit and just seeing eye to eye with the daily regiment that you run?
It makes training, it makes games, organization, everything so much easier to be able to trust my guys that they're going to communicate and do everything that needs done.
A lot of the other coaches I've talked to, they've really stressed the importance of balancing academics with athletics. So how do you make sure that the men on your team are kind of practicing that?
So my big thing is being a former player, being a former student athlete. They can come to me at any time, and if they're struggling in classes with advisors, professors, I have that connection on campus already, and I'm more than willing always to help them out, as well as point them in any right direction. I'm super excited. Like I said, we have some high goals, and I fully believe that we can achieve those. We have some natural-born leaders, some great talent on the team, and I'm pretty excited to see what the rest of the season holds for us.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Evan, for taking this time, and best of luck to your team this season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.